A long, long time ago. This is a story about baby Mario and Yoshi. A stork hurries across the dusky pre-dawn sky. In his bill, he supports a pair of twins. Suddenly, a shadow appears in a gap between the clouds and races towards the stork with blinding speed. Screech! The babies are mine! Wow! Snatching only one baby, the creature vanishes. Into the darkness from whence it came. The second baby falls undetected towards the open sea. Oh no! Stop laughing. Meanwhile, here is Yoshi's Island, home to all Yoshis. It's a lovely day, and Yoshi is taking a walk. Huh? Suddenly, a baby drops in onto its back. The baby seems to be fine. This is very fortunate. What? Something else fell with the baby. Let's take a peek. It looks like a map. Maybe the stork was using it? But Yoshi can't figure it out. Yoshi decides to talk to his friends. Kamek, the evil Magic Koopa and kidnapper of the baby, quickly dispatches his toadies. When he discovers that he missed the other baby, Yoshi heads leisurely back to the other Yoshis. Unaware of the danger at hand. Kamek's forces are actively searching the island. Will these two children ever reach their parents safely? As I always used to say, we'll find out in a moment.
Hey there guys, and welcome to Yoshi's Island. Now, you know what, Yum? Why don't you go ahead and start a file?
All right.
I think. Did you hear that crack of that SNES controller?
Yes.
Vintage.
This ancient thing. I hear the call of the island.
It's beginning.
Yes.
Here we go.
This game.
You know, there's actually a little bit of history behind this game. I think what we're going to do is jump into a tale right away. You see, we actually own what we think may be the oldest recorded Let's Play of all time.
Yes, and if people have, a comparison, something to contest that, I mean, by all means, show us. But
So now, how old were you when you did this Let's Play?
oh boy, when I did that, I was probably about 9, maybe younger, around either 7 or 9. I'm guessing.
7 to 9. This could have been anywhere from 1996 to 1998. A Let's Play from the 90s. You guys, we are about to show you what we gathered off a little cassette tape that Yumi's first Let's Play ever recorded She came up with the idea, you guys. This is it. This is the vintage recording of a Let's Play, and we're about to show you clips from it, and it's of Yumi playing Yoshi's Island.
Of course, not the video footage, but the audio. I will add some video to it.
Pretty much counts, yeah.
Yeah.
So, we'll see you guys after that. See ya.
See ya.
A tape full of Yoshi and tons of cool stuff. Right now. Alright, we're going into Yoshi's Island. And we've made it to the goal! It appears to be a bonus round! And here we're going through the bonus round. Scratch and match. One of my favorites. Nope, didn't get a Mario that time. Nope. No baby Mario. Oh! I got a baby Mario this time. 1 up for me. Yay! And this one is called Watch Out Below. You gotta watch out for those chops. They fall down. Woo, going up. I'm turning into a helicopter. And we've reached our next goal! And here it's called the Cave of Chomp Rock. Here, as we go down, we'll enter the cave. Watch out for the rock! This is why they call it the Cave of Chomp Rock. There's chop rocks in here. Come back! Gotcha. There appears to be a door, but it's locked. I have to find the key for it. There it is, up there. Missed. Got the key. Now all we have to do is open the door. Look. Whoa. Here we go. I'm gonna challenge this shy guy for throwing balloons. I win! Yoshi wins the goal. There's a secret in this cave. You gotta pound these down. Oops! Because when you pound them down, a secret will appear. It's a leaning tower. We have to get the coins on it. Rolling the rock, coming through. Here we are, out of the cave. Watch out for those piranha plants. This is called Bert the Bashful Sport. Here we go. This is a castle where we have to beat a boss. Ooh, you gotta watch out for those doors. Gotta get that bridge. A bridge across the lava. Now we can go. You have to watch out for those lava monsters. They're everywhere in the lava. Especially that big one. Here he comes now. Take that. We got to find the key for that door. There it is. Boy, was that close. Here we go.
welcome back once again to where we left off after you have watched that amazing footage. Now we're going to hop right into the game. The hop, skip, and a jump. File 3. And, oh, this is where this part of the story takes place, I was wondering.
I love this.
It's such a bright, colorful world.
This paradise is Yoshi's Island, where all the Yoshis live. They are all in an uproar over the baby that fell from the sky.
You're so mad about it.
Well, they want to know what to do.
Uproar.
Wait! The baby seems to know where he wants to go. The bond between the twins informs each of them where the other one is. Now that's
pretty special.
a bond. The Yoshis decide to carry the baby to his destination via a relay system. Now begins a new adventure for the Yoshis and Baby Mario. The first one chronologically, guys.
Can you believe it? I cannot. I am shook.
This is the best game to me. It's one of my all-time favorite games.
And we're going to begin it today. Welcome to Yoshi's Island.
If Baby Mario falls off Yoshi's back, the countdown timer will begin. When it reaches 0, Kamex Toadies will kidnap Baby Mario. The more stars you collect, the safer you are.
Yoshi looks incredibly calm.
Well, he doesn't know the danger at hand right now. The countdown timer will slowly count back up to 10. Complete a stage by passing Baby Mario to the next Yoshi. This game was really unique. There was none like it at the time.
And you know what's also unique? Us playing this game like 20 years after the first ever Let's Play of it was recorded with
know.
the same original commentator.
Yes.
This is
here
like
I am.
history. It's not, we didn't do a very professional job at like sending this to BuzzFeed or anything because we never do that. But because, I mean, it should be getting 1 million views, the first ever Let's Play, you guys. It's incredible. I highly doubt there are any from the 90s. Anyway, I feel really good about this. I enjoy this game as well, although I wouldn't say it's my all-time favorite. But Yumi has a lot more memories with it than I do. So, level 1 is an iconic level, and we are going to go into it today. And it's called Make Eggs, Throw Eggs. Usually when I make eggs in the morning, I do not throw them.
Nah, it's not generally a good
Unless I'm
idea.
really having a bad morning. I have every so often, you know, when you're like eating with a fork and then for some reason you eat really hard and the fork is just like and everything goes everywhere.
That actually happened sort of to me once. Special flower, gather 5 for 1 up. They add to your point total. They also add flowers to the gold ring roulette. Yeah, we were at a church breakfast.
Oh, it always happens with the public, doesn't it?
Yeah, you know, those things that look like real silverware, but they're not. They're plastic, but they're painted like silver.
That's cheap.
Yeah.
You know what?
That
That's
they're
terrible.
like totally disposable. Well, for some reason, I don't know what it was, but I was having scrambled eggs while talking to these other like ladies at the table, and I take my fork and I go to like cut the scrambled eggs, and you wouldn't think that would be too big of a job or a chore that fought for my
Attention, the two words combined.
yeah. But anyway, you wouldn't think. But I tried to cut that, and for some reason, that flimsy little fork wouldn't do anything, and so I pressed down ever so slightly to cut into the fluffy scrambled eggs, and the fork snapped in two really loud, and I'm just like sitting there bewildered.
With the strength of 4 to eat the eggs.
And they just wouldn't be cut, and the fork was broken, and I'm like, this is the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me. And I think the ladies across the table were kind of impressed.
Because it looked like a silver fork.
But I just never, I barely put any force on that. That was weird.
Scrambled eggs of stone.
I guess they tasted good enough, but man.
Speaking of stones, there is a chomp rock.
Yes.
The most iconic thing in Yoshi's Island.
It is. And look at the backgrounds. You gotta appreciate the backgrounds.
They're animated. That's pretty cool. I think it's pretty. I'm gonna be the block. Chomp rock, it's a useful object. Push it and it will roll, bowling over your enemies. If it gets stuck, stand on one edge and it will start rolling.
Yeah, when you were a kid, you were always bewildered about how to get this thing moving again. But if you just stand on the edge,
It's actually quite an interesting contraption.
It is. You know, a fun fact about this, I think they were inspired by Donkey Kong Country
No,
to make
really?
a game like that with the impressive graphics. And I don't know if anybody's actually said this, so don't quote me on it, but I think that's where they got the art for the story.
That's where they got the art for the story.
Like this-
Yumi, 2018.
Like the story that I read of Yoshi's Island, they had the 3D kind of sprites.
Yeah, because they were beginning to do the game that way, I think.
Yeah, I don't know officially. I shouldn't have done that, but anyway.
I shouldn't have said that.
No, I mean the Shy Guy, but
No, it's published.
I can do it this way. So,
He's like, ah! That flower is just like, just
I'm trying to feed it. There we go. I just love the sound effects in the original. You can't get it anyplace else. Like, the remake just changes the sounds to make
That's
it for,
sad.
like, the advanced. But this is the iconic, the original. And
We're using
hope
those
to-
words a lot. We sound like hipsters.
Sorry.
The iconic, the original.
Hope to show you that. But anyway, they wanted to make Yoshi's Island like Donkey Kong Country, because that was amazing for the time.
Yeah. I mean,
And-
Donkey Kong Country inspired a lot of people to do a lot of things.
But somehow they couldn't either do it, or they decided to take it in a different direction and do hand-drawn, like, graphics.
Styled.
And it's like colored pencil, paint kind of stuff, and it's amazing, honestly. I really like it.
It's like you're going through a storybook.
I know.
Which they took to the next level with the next game, Yoshi's Story.
Yeah.
Go check out Yumi's Let's Play! The best Let's Play ever!
Honestly, you don't need to. It's not really. But yeah. Yoshi's Story was supposed to be Yoshi's Island 2. For Yoshi's Island 64. But
And which
Yeah.
is funny, because this was Super Mario World 2, which I never, ever made that connection, because it was such a different game from Super
yeah,
Mario
they
World.
decided to make it a prequel instead of a sequel.
Which I really didn't notice that until I was a lot older, that it even said Super Mario World 2, and I was like, wait, that game?
Yeah.
Like, is that the same thing? Also, these pipes are a lot like from Super Mario Brothers 2.
Yeah, they are. I never really quite noticed that. That's really true.
I'm here to show you things about this game that you did not know. That is a seed, and it will grow a flower.
I love this. And you can jump up it.
Probably didn't know that, but I knew that. It's like the most iconic dream team of all time. The first ever Let's Player, like here with the best ever Let's Player. I'm getting far too prideful. Wait, that guy wants to talk to you. Come back, that's my friend! In each level, 20 red coins are hidden among the yellow ones. They each add a point to your score.
One. So anyway, it's time to...
Oh, snap.
Great, you glitched it.
Like right as it went off the screen, that shotgun was just like flipped it over himself.
Time to bowl over our enemies.
Whoa, that was a bit excessive.
I didn't know these guys had their own names, like Woozy guys.
Woozy guy?
Yeah,
What's her
'cause
mom thinking? He just came out and she's just like, woozy
I
guy.
am feeling woozy. I'd play some. So, yeah. But
Oh, we won.
we made it, guys.
And guess what? We're gonna get a bonus just because the first ever Let's Player says we are going to.
Yeah. We did it! It appears to be a bonus challenge.
Oh my goodness. The memories just hit me like I wasn't
And
there.
of
but-
course,
I may have been there. I may have been a baby in the background somewhere. Because I might have been born at that point. Yumi
Yeah, that's
apparently does
true.
not remember. It is fully possible.
because my dad requested that I make that so that he could, like, relive the times where I would just be talking to myself and playing around in these levels while doing this, like, normally, not recorded. And so he requested that I do that for him, and I recorded it on my little cassette and gave it to him for a gift.
Seems to me right in the fields, man.
So,
Right in the fields.
and I think we were at this house at the time, so I was probably about 9, but I could be wrong. But we'll see. Could be
I think
7.
you should be 7 because that would make it more likely to be the first Let's Player.
Scratch and match, my favorite.
Oh, snap.
1-up chance. Scratch,
Scratch 3 boxes.
Uncover
Like
Mario.
Mario to gain 1-ups. Scratch on. 3 toads 0, 1 Mario 1-up, 2 Mario's 2-up, 3 Mario's 5-up.
I don't think I've ever gotten 3 Marios, but I've gotten at least
Well, there's a
one
first
usually.
day for everything. And you know what?
Oh, the first one's a Mario.
You know what? It's that Pink Yoshi just thinking about this. He knows Oh, snapperoni. It's a touty. That was not okay.
And another one, but we did get one up.
We got one up. That's good enough. I'll take it. I'll take it. He's happy.
Yep, 7 now.
7 lives. We're almost up to cat level. Well, guys, with those added clips, it's going to be a really long episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. In the next episode, we're going to be much more productive, taking on more than one level.
Yes.
We will see you guys then. Goodbye from the first ever Let's Player. Let's hear her say, see ya.
See ya.